Hi, everybody, and welcome to another 4 Minutes with Vector Firm, where I bring on a guest. Our guest asks me a question. The question can be about anything to do with sales or sales management. I don't know what that question is right now. I answer it. Then our guest answers it, and we do all of this in 4 minutes or less. So our guest today is Grady Jett. Grady is the Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Pref-Tech. Grady, how are you, man?
Hey, Chris, great. Glad to be on. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no, thanks for being here. So what's your question?
My question, all right. My question is, how effective do you believe individual sales quotas are in driving both results and initiatives within the sales team? So how effective are individual sales quotas in driving both results and initiative within the sales team?
All right. Good question, man. That's not on my big list either. I've got a big list of like 30 questions to give you ideas. So is this in general, or is this in comparison to a team goal, or are you just looking for any input?
Yeah, any input. I think,
Okay.
my response is it leans heavily to one side of that. So really,
Okay.
it's I think we provide
So
perspective from both sides.
So I think a sales quota has a significant impact if it's like a lot of things, if it's managed correctly.
Hmm.
So what a sales quota does is it provides a destination for a human being, right?
Hmm.
So that human being knows here's what's expected of me, and now I've got to get a plan and put into some intentional action to get to that destination, whatever it is. The challenge is that a lot of people, a lot of organizations will throw that quota out, and it's just a number. It's not thought through.
Hmm.
It's not built to challenge yet reward true success, and it's also not mentioned again until maybe it's too late.
Yeah.
So I believe it can be individual sales quotas can be extremely effective because it provides a destination and a direction towards a goal. However, the manager has to utilize that throughout the entire year. It can't just be, hey, see you in December.
Yeah.
It's ongoing.
Yeah.
How about you, man?
So great perspective. I love that. As you very well know, we do things a little bit different at Pref-Tech, and the word quotas is never really used on the sales side. So probably goes against everything that you would teach at Vector Firm, but we really focus on the individual creating those goals for themselves, and then we establish the team goals. And what we have found is that the results are astonishing. In an industry, where at least in our side of the industry, where it's very projects based, you have a lot of ups and downs, large projects that sway from year to year. And so it's very difficult, right, for those guys to have an individual sales quota year after year. They may kill it one year and then have a slow year the next year based on their customer base. And so we really leverage incentivizing the team goals so that the whole group is working together to achieve those goals. So I guess my answer would be I would agree with you. Though we don't have quotas, what I see is the individuals, those sales guys that are high Ds, create their own quotas, if you will, their own goals.
Yeah.
And then we just help them to achieve those, right?
And do they share that? Do they share those goals with you?
Yeah, they do.
So
they do.
You do have a direction as a team,
That's
like
correct.
a destination, and
That's
then
correct.
they create their own. And I like that. And really, it's the same as what I had mentioned. Like as long as you've got that destination, and then you support them getting there, that's huge.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I think the big difference is we don't sit down and say, hey, you're only at 50% of goal halfway through the year. Like, man, you're on the chopping block. No, like, okay, well, it's what do you have in the pipeline? What opportunities do you have coming up? Let's get there. I would never, and if a guy doesn't hit his number, I'm not going to go back and say, well, you didn't hit your number, so time to decrease your salary or whatever it may be. Let's look at opportunity to grow from that moving forward. So yeah, a little bit different perspective.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Grady. I love that idea. I love the concept. And I know you guys are having success with it. All within a little bit more than 4 minutes, but not that much.
Awesome.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
You bet. Thank you.
See you, Grady.